Welcome to German with John Berlin. Today we'll be doing a very interesting topic. It's called how to make genitive sentences in German. Yes. Now, what is genitive? It's the fourth and last case in the German language. We have already done nominative, which was who, accusative, which was who, whom, dative, which was to whom, for whom, and now we'll be doing genitive, which answers the question whose. Exactly. So it shows possession. That's the idea of a genitive sentence. And the two types of genitive sentences we'll be learning. Sentence, which is basically having a name in which something belongs to a name, and a sentence in which something belongs to a noun. For example, let's see the first illustration here. It says that is the room of Jacob, like in English, and in English you could also write it like that is Jacob's room. Yes. So when you say that is Jacob's room, that is what genitive looks like. Let's have a look in German. Das ist das Zimmer von Jacob. Yes, we could say it rather, das ist Jacob's room. Yeah, that is Jacob's room. It's the same as in English, except there is no apostrophe. We don't say Jacob's with an apostrophe, simply say Jacob's room. Perfect. Let's help me out with the next one. Mark ist der Student von John. Mark is the student von John. Now we could say Mark is John's student. Let's try to say it in German here. Mark ist John's Student. Perfect. As simple as that. That is the car. Das ist das Auto von Samantha. Yes, that is the car of Samantha. We could say that is Samantha's car. It'll be das ist Samantha's Auto. Fantastic. Dixon is the Sohn von Lily. Dixon is the son von Lily. So we could say Dixon is Lily's son. We could say Dixon ist Lily's Sohn. Fantastic. Moving forward, we have a new sentence, and this time we have a name of a place. Let's find out how it goes. Berlin ist die Hauptstadt von Deutschland. Berlin is the capital of Germany. Now, we could say Berlin is Germany's capital. Berlin is Deutschland's Hauptstadt. But there is a little catch. You've seen I have struck it off. Why? Because there is a little rule in sentences with names of places. We place the name of the noun. We place the name after the noun. Yes, that means first will come the noun, then basically it'll be the name. So how it'll look like? It'll be looking like this. Instead of Berlin is Deutschland's Hauptstadt. Instead of saying Berlin is Germany's capital, we'll put the name in the end and we'll say Berlin ist Hauptstadt Deutschlands, or Berlin ist die Hauptstadt Deutschlands. Berlin is the capital, Germany's. Yes, that's the difference. So this is applicable only for names of places. So as long as there is a name of place, you can put the name in the end rather than putting it in front. Yes, fantastic. Let's do the second example here with the name of place. Torero ist das beste Restaurant von Berlin. Torero is the best restaurant from Berlin. From Berlin, we could say Torero is Berlin's best restaurant, or we need to put the name in the end. So we'll say Torero is best restaurant Berlin's. Let's do it. Torero. Yes. Torero ist das beste Restaurant Berlins. Fantastic. So here you have the name in the end, yes, and the noun written before it. Fantastic. So that was one example. We'll move forward and see what all we have. Der Bär ist der Nationaltier von Deutschland. The bear is the national animal of Germany. Okay, now we can say it, the bear is Germany's national animal, but it will be wrong in German because Deutschland is the name of a place. We'll say basically Bär ist the national animal Germany's. That is der Bär. Let's write it here. Der Bär ist der Nationaltier Deutschlands. Fantastic. Yes. So we put the name of the place in the end. Yes, whenever there is a name of the place, it goes in the end. Then we have another sentence. Das ist das Auto von dem Schauspieler. That is the car of the actor. Now, this sentence basically is, let's find out, how can we say it in genitive? That is the car of the actor. It could also be said, that is actor's car. Das ist Schauspieler's Auto. But as you see, I have struck it off. Why? Because if we go back, you'll recall that the rule we learned is just for the sentences in which something belongs to a name. Yes, Jacob's Zimmer, John's Student, Samantha's Auto, Lily's Sohn, Hauptstadt Deutschland, Restaurant Berlin's. There was always a name in all these sentences. In this sentence, there is no name. There are just nouns. Yes, the car belongs to the actor. So we cannot say it like we say it in English, that is the actor's car. We can't say that. We'll need to learn the genitive articles. So for that, I'll leave you here and catch you in the next lesson where we learn how to do the genitive sentences with nouns. Till then, this is John Berlin signing off. See you in the next lesson.